Instant film story where I take polaroids and I draw on top of them with chalk pastel to extend their stories. This polaroid is from one of my earliest, and I took it when I was just trying out my new camera. So I use a lomography instant square glass, and when I first got the camera, I actually didn't realize that the shutter wasn't opening up properly. And so for the first pack, which is probably 10 shots, but probably I would say for the first 5, uh, I just got a black screen, which is what you see here. And it was a bit of a community moment for me because I was at a pub with my friends and we were all just trying to figure it out, see what would work, and test out my new Polaroid camera. At the time, I didn't really think that I would become a Polaroid photographer and do it professionally, even though I used to be a fashion photographer. I moved to London not too long ago, and I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do and who I am in London. So this is a very, I would say, memorable shot for me um, because of those reasons. I miss my friends in New York a lot. I think a lot of my close friends, best friends are still there. And one of the things that we do is we would, to celebrate the big moments or even to commiserate, we would call each other on WhatsApp and we would take a shot together. So I felt like, with this photograph being taken at a pub with my friends in London and also, um, I guess seeing with the black background as well, of course, that's quite unusual because normally I draw on top of white background. I thought that a shot glass of whiskey would be great for this piece of artwork. And you can see I do the usual thing where I try out different compositions and color schemes. You can see that I've tested different sizes of the ice block and how much orange I want in the glass. And of course, one of the big considerations in all of this is how that would translate when it is drawn with chalk. Because as you know, chalk, and you can see as well, you don't get very precise marks as you do with a pen. So I sort of have to factor that in when I think about how big I want the ice cube to be and if it's going to be if the ice cube is going to be visible or if the liquid in the glass is going to be visible. So when I put in you can see the on to my right above my hand, the dark blue highlight, I really felt that that brought the piece together. So that's sort of you can see me wrapping it up and is where I imagine the table to be, and a bit of background color to give it more of a sense of a ground to make the glass stand out more. I like to do these sort of one take, unscripted, and I just talk through them. And it's quite interesting to me to watch myself draw um, after the video and see how I did as well. And I'm sort of watching it together with you. I use a vacuum every now and then just to clean it up so that I don't get chalk everywhere. Because one of the things, as you know, I've spoken about before, is it's quite easy to get a murky composition, and just cleaning up the chalk around helps prevent it from getting murky. You can see I tore the tape. I feel like I forgot to add in the crosses, and I'm going to add it back in later. Um, this is quite a fun piece for me. I think there are times when I feel like I'm not really allowed to do abstract pieces, or that sometimes people expect very detailed drawings. But there's a lot of fun in doing abstract pieces. And so here it is. If you like it, it may still be available on my website. Do check it out. See you soon.